women allow constant contact.
Nationwide. So there's this growing call within your party to
Hey.
Haitian migrants, children, administration to get serious about migrants.
But that's why we're working so closely with the
Hi,
Ukrainians
Josh.
on accountability. And we
I love you very
increased
much.
our efforts,
And I
through the
can't
defense
wait to be
attaché's
with you
office
again.
in Kyiv, to work with the Ukrainians on
It's so
accountability
hard
that we have a
that you're
better
there and
picture
I'm
on
here,
where
but
these things
I
are,
guess that's
at
life.
any given time. But it's a war, and you can't forget that. I mean, it's a war.
Love you, buddy.
When they get there, we want to make sure that they fall on
So,
ready hands.
I'm still
And
testing
that
my
the
phone.
Ukrainians know how to use them. They know how to keep
It's a
them
very
running.
unique phone.
And they've got the
Very
supply
pleased
chain in
with it,
place for spare parts
to
and
be honest
supplies
with
and
you.
anything else they need,
And
so that they can be more effective.
still waiting on my case to come in.
What's the soonest the Abrams could get there?
The Pentagon, I think, talked about this earlier today.
Love you,
There's no
son.
date certain on the calendar, but I think what we're looking at is what's probably going to be many months before they're actually there.
Thank you.
A severe worsening rash are or plan to be.
Do you believe, and
I
do
don't
you
know
believe
like
there
that.
is belief out there that DeSantis throwing his
like
support now behind Harvey Dillon, will that swing this RNC chair vote?
It's very interesting because for a long time we have thought that Ronna McDaniel, as the sitting chairwoman, can really decide who they're going to go with.
Yeah, that's the thing,
And wanted and expected in the midterm elections.
Oh.
So we'll see if that's persuasive again. I think that Harvey Dillon has had a smart lane here in doing that retail politicking and saying, I'm not just against Ronna, this is what I'm going to do to try to change things. But I mean, Ronna has been a powerful force, and as John pointed out, has 100 plus potentially delegates pledged to her. So we'll see if they secretly make a change on those ballots.
You know, of course, all of this, Shannon, is geared towards 2024. One of the big questions is going to be who's the Republican nominee. Former President Trump, the only one to have thrown his hat in the ring so far, but many others that are out there waiting to pull the trigger. And the New York Times did something fascinating. It talked to 59 of the 168 delegates there in Dana Point and asked them about Donald Trump in 2024. Here's just a sampling of some of the negative reaction to Trump or questioning that they got. Matt Brown, Kentucky GOP chair. This isn't 2016. People have moved on. Jonathan Barnett from Arkansas, I've been a supporter of Donald Trump in the past. I just think we need choices this time. We've got to look at all of our options. Hank McCann from Delaware. Did I vote for Trump in 2016? You bet. Did I vote for him in 2020? You bet. Now, I don't know. So, even though he's the only one who's checking the race, there's no lock on it at this point.
Because those are places that are more,
that
your
the
taxes
majority,
go
the
up when
vast
they're still
majority of the
building
DNC,
out
the RNC
areas.
delegates will
Aurora
support
is so
Donald Trump
expensive
should
because
become the
they're constantly
nominee.
building
But it's a
out
question as to
Aurora.
whether or not they want to try
Oh.
him again.
What's this about Aurora?
And as you pointed out, there are people who
see,
said,
so
yes, I
that
supported him in the last 2 elections. He was my
Florida,
guy.
so
We
we
were-
were-
Oh, the housing,
And I
huh?
think many,
Yeah, I showed her a
Republicans out there
house
worried
that I
that January
found
6th
for
is
her
gonna
in
dog
Florida.
him and taint him
She
in
was
any
talking about
campaign.
Florida, and
If
it's
he becomes
beautiful.
the general
Oh,
election
yeah?
nominee who
Beautiful
makes it
home,
to that
yeah.
point for the GOP,
Because she said
he's gonna
outside
have
of
to answer
Orlando, I
questions
found
about
homes in
that,
Orlando
about
as
if
well
he's
that
under
are
special
kind of
counsel
similar
investigation,
to
not only
Westgate.
him
They're
dying,
actually
Mr.
by
Mar-a-Lago,
Westgate.
but also in connection to January
this
6th. So he's
one
got a lot of things hanging
kinda
over his
was
head.
cream of
I
the
think some
crop.
of these folks, these delegates are going to say, let's pick someone else who maybe has the same kind of...
Maybe areas that can't be seen or sealed.
Eli.
That water is 3 feet high. 2,450.
That house, we haven't gotten a search from the FBI there, right? The ocean
Wow, that is
are in
good
the
one.
30s, and the depths can reach up to 18,000 feet. John?
All right, Brian
Why don't
Enos,
we
thank
watch
you.
him? Don't.
Let's take up more on all of these questions with South Carolina Republican Congresswoman Nancy Mace, a member of the House Armed Services Committee. So as a member of that committee, let's go back to the event a week ago, the balloon that was shot down.
Oh,
the
that's
Pentagon
good
says, you know, bringing it down over land was not such a great idea because somebody on the ground might get hurt. Now they're exploring the waters off your state, trying to pick up the pieces in 50 feet or so of water. What do you think about the Pentagon's explanation?
balloon, which
Wow,
was
that's
spying
a
on the
good
United States. Why we allowed it for a full week to traverse over military sites? It's very concerning. I still at this point have more questions than I have answers for at this point.
Well, you said that you have been briefed as a member of the Intel Committee. I know that you can't get into some of the details of those briefings, but you say you still have questions. I mean, are there some answers that have been provided that are satisfactory?
Yeah.
There are some answers, but unfortunately, my belief right now is that the administration has been misleading the public on some of the details.
Wow, that's
what
good
happened
one.
in the previous
That's-
administration, what did or did not happen, and that's problematic for me. This is not a partisan
Well,
issue.
that's Theo.
And then what's even more concerning is we're seeing these
Ready?
two new objects that were shot down this weekend. And again, any suggestion that
what
the
do you have?
administration
See,
does
he's
not know
still
what these
catching
objects
it.
are is an absolute.
Push, pull.
To learn more, please visit lifefact.net.
Dollars of your hard-earned equity.
Anybody who owns property should worry about home title theft. There's no other crime that is so easy, so quick, and so lucrative.
Your home, your equity, and your peace of mind can all be stolen in one fell swoop by home title thieves like Matthew Cox. You can put on that. Go online or call now. 1-800-938-4415.
When